Hello, sports fans, and welcome to Got Next Gaming and our New York Jets franchise here in Madden 18. We are starting up a new year. We are getting done with the preseason, and we're getting ready to roll into the regular season with the New York Jets. We have one more cut to make here. I've asked you guys at the end of the video. Probably didn't watch the end of the video, but we're just going to go ahead and add Alex Balducci to the practice squad because he looks pretty good, something down the road, and I really don't want to get rid of McDougal, a cornerback. I want to keep all the depth I can in the secondary. However, we're going to take a look at the preseason. We went 2-2. We beat the Eagles in that last game, 21-17. I didn't play it. I just simmed it. It's just one of those things that I do. I don't really mess with the preseason too much, but it is what it is. But this is a look at the roster as it stands now. You can see the starters here. McCown. We got Wilson, Anderson, and Stewart as our wide receivers. Forte is the running back with Powell behind him. I have Anunwa here, but being that he's hurt, I kind of put him down in the depth chart. And we'll keep him as a just in case because this team's going to be a struggle. As you can see with the defense, it's going to be kind of what it is, and it's going to stay the way it is right here. We put Wilkerson on the line in the middle, and we put Richardson back from outside linebacker to the defensive end spot. Now we're going to take on the Bills here in week 1. They're an 82 to our 73, and it should be an interesting game. As we go against a division rival here, we're going to see how the Jets are going to perform here. Questions about the offense, the defense, I think I can work with, but we can take a look here and see. We're going against one of the best in the league, and LaShawn McCoy, probably still one of the better running backs that are out there, to Matt Forte, who's an 86, 93 to an 86. Big jump there. But we're going to rely on Matt Forte heavily in this game. We're going to try to establish the run game if we can. So Bills get the ball first, and here comes Tyrod Taylor, their starting quarterback, 83 overall. He's got a nice arm and nice awareness there. Wouldn't mind having him on the Jets, I got to be honest with you. I mean, I don't like the idea of a mobile quarterback so much, but I wouldn't mind having Tyrod Taylor. So first play of the season right here in week 1 in Buffalo. They're going to look to pass. They hit O'Leary right over the middle for a big gain to start things off. And hello, New York Jets defense. Here we are, 20-yard reception. We'll take a look at their starting lineup as it stands right now for the Buffalo Bills. See, they have Jordan Matthews out there along with Anquan Bolden as their wide receivers. And, of course, we already mentioned McCoy. So, 3rd down and 7 here. Jets defense gets an opportunity to make their first stop. And McCoy gets the ball to the outside, and they do stop him before the first down marker. Is it going to be enough, though? And, yes, it is. It'll be 4th down and 1, and the Jets will get the ball here after the punt. So, here comes our starting quarterback, Josh McCown. 74 overall. He's like 39 years old. Weak arm for 84 throwing power. Not something that I'm thrilled about, but we're going to see what we can do with him here. But like I said, I think it's going to be a big running game for the Jets here. It's going to be ground and pound all the way and throw when we have to type of deal. So Forte will get the ball first here. Does get away from one defender and picks up 12 yards on his first carry of the season. And not bad. If we could do that all year long, then we'll be pretty happy. And I got to say, that's not a bad look right there. So 2nd down and 3 here. And we're in the shotgun formation. They're going to hand off to Forte, who's going to get that inside zone run. He gets enough for the first down and a few more there. Picks up about 4 yards on the play, I believe. And does get the first down. So we're going to have to really dig in on that running game and see what we could do there as he takes a nice shot. Wow. Didn't even realize that. That was a pretty nasty shot there. So 1st down and 10 here, looking to throw. First pass of the season, and it'll be dropped by Anderson as it was thrown into coverage, and there's an injury time out there. I wonder who got injured. That can't be good. And, oh, there goes McCown. He's down on the turf holding his arm. That's not good. So we lose our starting quarterback right away here in the first quarter. We're only 4 minutes into the game. And Bryce Petty is going to be forced into duty. Yep, there he is holding his side now. I don't know if it's his arm or if it's side or whatever's going on with him. We'll have to find out after the game. But here's Bryce Petty in his first play. 2nd down and 10 from the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Forte, who's going to run up the middle, break a tackle, break another tackle, gets away, finally brought down, but not before getting the first down there. 4 carries for 41 yards. And yeah, you know what? Forte's going to be a force we reckon with in this one. We're going to be leaning on him heavily. Here's Petty's first pass. Gets it to Anderson, but he drops the ball as he's hit and doesn't quite complete it there. So, yeah, we had to show the first pass for each of them, and it's going to be a tough go on the passing game for us. We know that. It's what it kind of is going to be. But we take a look at the Bills' defense here as it stands. Starting out, pretty solid front four there as we take a look at their defensive line. Pretty solid defense, if you ask me. So here's Petty again, looking to throw. Does get the pass off in the crossing route to Stewart, who drops it as he was pretty well covered. I think the defender might have gotten a hand in there, so that'll bring up a 4th down and 6 for us, and we're going to have to go for a field goal here. We're going to attempt one here, 51 yards. No more Nick Folk for the Jets. It's going to be Catanzaro. Puts it up. Looks like it's through the uprights, and it's good, folks. What a kick, 51 yards, and he had plenty of leg on that one. And we're going to take another look at the replay there because we're going to be relying on this guy heavily as well, I think. I feel like this offense is not going to get as many touchdowns, so we're going to be leaning on that leg a lot. Anyway, the Buffalo Bills get the ball here, and Taylor throws way to the outside to a wide-open Tobridge, who runs down the line there. Must be a tight end because he had no speed. They were able to catch up to him and finally track him down and tackle him, but he gets all the way down to the Jets' 27-yard line. We're going to catch the replay on that one because I'm not sure if it was missed coverage or if it was like the offensive pass interference. He like ran into one of the Buffalo Bill guys. I don't know if he was held or what, but it was actually Adams' guy, and he was going for him. He was going to play him, but he got kind of held up there. If you saw that, you can go back and take a look at it again. But here's Taylor looking to throw, and he does a couple of spinning around moves. I don't know what he was trying to do there. But he finally gets brought down by Jordan Jenkins, a linebacker. And I like this kid. I like to see him have a great second year. I kind of think they gypped him on his rating a little bit. I think it's like a 73 overall. I think he should be better than that. But here he is again on the next play, and he gets an interception. Comes away with a sack and then an interception on a great play there. So, yeah, the Jets defense is going to have to do it for us. They're going to have to be making the plays, I think, is what it's come down to. But we get a nice little out route by Robbie Anderson here on the 3rd down and 18, and Petty completes his first pass of the game for 25 yards to Robbie Anderson. We know that's a dynamic duo right there, as they've matched up pretty well before. So we're going to see if they can kind of gel again here in the game. And here's Matt Forte with a wide open running lane, gets the 1st down and then some, and is able to move the chains for the Jets. And like I said, we're going to be leaning on the run game a lot here. We're going to take a quick look at the Jets draft class there. You can take a look and see what that's all about. And we're going to be leaning on Stewart, too, a little bit in this game. We're going to be trying to get some balls to him, see what can happen. But here's Petty with plenty of time to throw. And he catches Wilson in the perfect spot. Absolutely beautiful pass play right there. You can see it right there. He puts it right in the perfect spot between the 2 defenders in the zone. And every once in a while, Petty has these flashes of brilliance where he gets the ball in the right spot. And we'll see that later on in the game as well. I just want to point that out now. But we're going to see it again later on. Here he is trying to throw again. Looking for his open man, catches him over the middle, is Robbie Anderson, and gets him down to around the 1st down marker, but not quite enough. It'll be 3rd down and inches here, and we're gonna not quite make it there. We're gonna have to go for another field goal. So this one's a chip shot, 22 yards, should be an easy one for him, and it is right through the middle of the uprights for another 3. So they just take a 6-0 lead here right now. So the Bills will get another shot here to see what they can do, starting from their own 26. They have a 2nd down and 9 now. Taylor looking to throw, plenty of time, throws over the middle and throws it right to Demario Davis, and that'll be the 2nd interception as he's able to return it back a few yards there and get it to the 21-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. And the Jets are going to take over here again, and this time we're going to be looking to throw. We hit Wilson, but he drops the ball there, and it'll bring up a 4th down and 10, so we go for a quick 3 and out there, and I'm not able to capitalize on that great field position from the interception, so we're going to give it to Catanzaro again, who's going to put it up right smack dab in the middle of those uprights and get another 3 for us. And it's now 9-0 New York Jets. And nice little start here, but we got to start putting them in the end zone. We're not going to win many games if we just keep kicking field goals here. But here's Taylor, as he was able to kind of get all the way down to the Jets side of the ball there, side of the field on the 32-yard line. But Malden gets back there for a sack, driving him back a little bit. So now it's 3rd down and 20. See if they can't convert this one here. He throws to the outside to Anquan Bolden, but does not quite get enough as the Jet defense converges on him, tackles him before the 1st down, and they're going to have to go for a field goal of their own here. And yeah, so 4th down and 9, 21-yard line. It's about a 32-yard kick, puts it up, and it hooks into the middle of the uprights and gets it. That's Hayushka there, who is with the Seahawks, and I think he's going to be a great fantasy pick for somebody because Buffalo's going to be kicking the ball a lot too, I feel like. Anyway, here we go with the Jets again, and 3rd down and 6, and we're going to be throwing it over the middle to Powell. Another guy's going to factor in there for us. He gets the 1st down on the 42 now. Petty looking to throw, gets the screen pass out to Forte, who's able to get around the defenders, get the first down, and then some down to the 43-yard line, gets the first down, moves the chains, and we're going to be leaning on Forte in the pass game a lot too, I think. Should be a good call there. Here comes Forte with another big run as he spins, gets away from one tackle, but is finally brought down, gets the first down on the run, 13 carries for 81 yards, 6.2 is the average. I will say that the running game in this Madden 18 as compared to Madden 17 is much, much easier. I don't know if it's that Buffalo is not playing well to us, or if it's just they made it easier to run. I'm finding even the stick controls will be a lot easier as we see Stewart gets a 12-yard catch and a first down. And then we're going to kick it before the end of the half here to get another 3 points on the board to make it 12-3. But yeah, the running game is much easier. The stick controls seem much easier. It seems much more responsive when I'm trying to juke or I'm trying to do a spin move. It just seems like they really kind of worked out and smoothed out the process of how the run game goes for it. I could not run it all in Madden 17 no matter what I did. And I can definitely run a lot better in Madden 18. So that's one thing there. But here is something interesting that I was really glad about. I actually paused the game for a little bit, went to go take a little bit of a break, and when I came back, we had a blackout. Everything shut off, and I was freaking out thinking we would have lost the game, but it actually saved the game just before the end of the half, which we did finish, but we were able to kind of pick it up and keep going from there. So here we are in the second half. Jets get the ball first. Crossing route to Stewart, who gets the catch, makes a spin move, gets away from the defenders. First down and then some down to the 45-yard line. Nice throw and catch there, as he's got 2 catches for 25 yards now, Stewart. So we're liking the way he looks, the rookie that the Jets drafted this year in the 3rd round. So Petty looking to throw, but he kind of backs up into one of the Bills' defenders and gets brought down for a sack. It'll make it 4th down and 12, and we're going to have to punt the ball here. Don't normally show a punt, but we're going to show this one because, yeah, they kind of muffed the punt here, and the Jets recover it. However, one of the things that confuses me is we recovered at the Bills' 20-yard line, but they put it back to our 20-yard line. I think the game messed up. I'm not really sure about that. Maybe can somebody let me know? I looked around to find the rules, and I didn't see a rule about having the ball go back to your side of the field when you recovered the muffed punt, but I could be wrong about that. Anyway, 2nd down and 9 here, and Petty's in the shotgun, looks to hand off to Forte, who takes it, tries to run, tries to make a cut, but is brought down, and it looks like he's grabbing his leg there, if I'm not mistaken, and that can't be good because there he is on the field clutching his hamstring, and now he's down, and we're going to lose Forte for the game as well. He's got a dislocated ankle. That's probably going to be in a couple of weeks for him, and it's going to force Powell into more reps there. But the Jets here are kind of continuing their ways with the defense, getting another sack, and that's Malden's 2nd of the game, and they're just continuing to make plays for this team. They're going to hand off here on a 3rd down at 15, but it's not going to be enough of a run by LaShawn McCoy, who they have to kick the ball once again to us. So 2nd down at 5, Petty under center. The Jets have the ball here now on their own 25, looking to kind of just eat up the clock as much as we possibly can. Forte gets a spin move, gets away from one, is able to kind of get up in there, but does not quite get the first down. So it's going to be a lot of back and forth here in the later part of the 3rd quarter and then into the 4th quarter, a lot of punts and stuff like that. We're going to show you kind of highlights here. Here's another interception by the Jets. Claiborne actually intercepts this one, gets a nice little run back as well, back to the Bills' 25. And then we're going to catch this play here by Petty to Leggett, the rookie tight end who gets in for a touchdown. Jets, Jets, touchdown. Justin Leggett, rookie tight end. We're going to catch the replay on that one. You can see how that pass was perfectly placed. And this is what I mean about Petty. This is that play I was talking about earlier. Pass was perfectly placed. We're going to look at it one more time. Puts it just in the right spot there, out of the defender's reach. And that's what he's capable of. And I really think that Petty can develop into something if he could kind of just put it all together. Here's the Jets defense again, making another play. As they get another sack, and that time was Leonard Williams. And now we're going to get it here. It's going to be a 1st down and 10 from the 32. Powell gets the ball, spins, gets away from one defender, jukes to the right, to the outside, and they finally brought down, but not till he gets to 14 and a 1st down. Breaks off a nice 16-yard run on the play. And yeah, Bilal Powell came to play today. So from the 7-yard line, Powell gets the ball, breaks it to the outside, gets in untouched for a touchdown. Jets, Jets. Touchdown, Bilal Powell. And folks, I could not be more ecstatic by the way this team responded here as we're finally getting it together with the offense. and able to put together some touchdowns. It's the second one by the offense, completely unanswered. We win this game 26-3. Did not expect that coming in. 27-3, I apologize. Did not expect that coming in here going against the Buffalo Bills, who are rated so much higher than us. We were able to just kind of take our rivals and take them down, but it was more the defense than anything else that kind of held the game for us and made this game possible at all costs. We were able to get the 2 touchdowns in the fourth, but a lot of field goals, kind of keeping it that way to keep us ahead. We'll see the stats here at the end of the game. We'll go over the individual stats as well, but all around, great running game for the Jets. Passing game definitely needs some work. So you can see 47% completion by Petty, 9 for 19, but he didn't throw an interception, which is huge. Forte on the cusp of a 100-yard game. We probably would have had 130 if he wasn't hurt, but Forte picking it up with 14 carries and 74 yards for 5.2 average and a touchdown. Passing game, not much to write home about. The 2 catches by Forte, and then spread it around a little bit to a few of the other guys. But that touchdown by Leggett, the tight end, was a nice one there. It was a 25-yard touchdown catch. Take a look at the defense here because she Sheldon Richardson in there, and we're going to kind of flip it over to take a look and see what the sacks were. The Jets had 5 sacks in this game, that Jet defense, which was fantastic. Malden had 2 of them, and then we're going to take a look at interceptions as well. And there was 4 interceptions in total, as they were able to spread that around, and we kind of spread around those sacks too, as Jenkins, Richardson, and Williams got a few of those. And let's go take a quick look at interceptions now. Jenkins, Davis, Claiborne, and Screen all had interceptions, and that's where we're going to need this defense to be. They're going to have to make the plays for us so that they give the offense an opportunity to have short field to try to make some plays. Take a look at the injury report here. We're going to lose Matt Forte for 8 weeks, and that's going to hurt. We lose McCown for 4. I'm not really worried about that so much, not concerned. I want to see what Petty can do in these 4 weeks, and if he plays well enough, we're going to keep him in there, and we're going to sit this guy down, and we're just kind of going to go with Petty. Hackenberg's numbers are just not there. He's a 68 overall. He's got a great arm, but it's just not enough for me to kind of take the chance on him until we get halfway through the season. We'll see where we're at. You know, if we're doing terrible at that point, then maybe we'll just throw him in there just to see if we can develop him a little bit. Although he's got like slow development traits, we'll try to see what we can do with it. But the real test is going to be coming next week here in week 2 against the Raiders. We'll take a quick look at the offense again. But yeah, so we're going to have to go against Derek Carr and the Raiders there. They've got a pretty solid team defensively and offensively, and we're going to see what we can do against them. And that's going to be a real true test for this defense and obviously what the offense can kind of put together now that we're a little banged up there. But thank you folks for stopping by. Leave your comments below. Leave a like for the video. Always helps the channel. I will see you around the channel, and bye-bye now.